Welcome to this video. We are going to test the LightRAG code. As a reminder, we saw in the previous video that LightRAG is the state-of-the-art in retrieval augmented generation. After importing Python libraries to test the LightRAG code, we will download a set of Wikipedia pages. We search for topics and characters associated with the presidential election using the Wikipedia search engine. This allows us to compile updated text content on American politics. Once the list of page titles is retrieved from the search engine, we download the text content of each page using the title. This represents the equivalent of a large book of 800 pages. Then, after cloning the LightRAG repository and installing the code in our Python interpreter, we can declare a LightRAG object using a Falcon LLM with 10 billion parameters, which is one of the most efficient open source LLMs in terms of quality to parameter ratio. On Hugging Face, as an embeddings model, we also use a very popular model on Hugging Face. The LightRAG code is slightly modified to load a quantized version of the model. This allows using RAG entirely locally on a consumer graphics card, without calling any commercial LLM like OpenAI, for example. We insert each text page into the LightRAG object here. This takes about 30 minutes for the equivalent of an 800-page book. During this phase, entities and relationships are extracted and stored in the knowledge graph. In the code, we see that the pages are inserted one after the other into the knowledge graph. This does not cause performance issues with LightRAG, unlike Microsoft's GraphRAG. After indexing, we ask a question to explain Kamala Harris's defeat. However, in the naive version of our RAG, without the knowledge graph, the answer does not mention Joe Biden's late withdrawal from the candidacy. As explained in the previous video, the basic RAG only selects text passages about Kamala Harris. Finally, we ask the same question in hybrid mode using the knowledge graph. In the new answer, Joe Biden's late withdrawal from the candidacy is indeed added as the reason for Kamala Harris's defeat. This is explained by the use of the knowledge graph, which allows exploiting the relationship between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. This single example illustrates the advantage of the knowledge graph associated with RAG. As with any AI project, it is important to evaluate the performance of your application on your target data, with at least 1,000 examples. The ultra-domain dataset available on Hugging Face offers more than a dozen different domains, which can be a good starting point for testing your application. See you soon in the next video.